Leading the Way. This is Vermilion County's most watched student newscast with Spencer McMullen, Emily Taylor, Chief Forecaster Maria Power, and Lizzie Rabb, Sports. This is WCAT TV News.
Good morning, Wildcat Nation. It's Tuesday, February 22nd. I'm Teresa Clark.
And I'm Emily Taylor. Here's what's happening in and around South Vermilion High School. Leading off our newscast today, the South Vermilion School Board of Trustees met last night and approved a recommendation to transition from our current mask mandate to mask optional effective tomorrow. According to Superintendent Chapman, this is in conjunction with the Indiana State Department of Health scaling back on their requirements of no longer contact tracing, quarantining, or reporting positive cases to the IDOH. In a statement emailed to corporation staff, Mr. Chapman said, quote, "We must continue to be vigilant in our interactions at home and at work. I don't believe any of us want to return to any type of restrictions," end quote. Mr. Chapman also wanted to thank everyone for all they have done over the past 2 years to help keep everyone in our school community safe and healthy.
Listen up, Wildcat Nation. This is FFA week, and our SV chapter is pulling out all the stops to celebrate. Spirit days are scheduled the remainder of the week, with today being Hat Day. Pay $1 and you can wear your festive hat. All proceeds will benefit the Park Vermilion Animal Shelter. Wednesday is Boot and Bibs Day. Thursday is Green or Red Day for Case IH or John Deere tractors. And Friday is Blue and Gold Day. Wear FFA shirts or official dress. There will also be fun trivia questions each day. Today's question is, what are the names of the 2 colors that represent the National FFA organization? Answers must be specific.
College Goal Sunday, Indiana's largest FAFSA filing event, will be from 2 to 4 p.m., Sunday, February 27th. FAFSA filing experts from across Indiana will be available during the event to help all attendees with filing their FAFSA. On this date, anyone wishing to file their FAFSA with free expert help need to visit one of the College Goal Sunday locations across Indiana. Locally, you can visit Ivy Tech Community College in Terre Haute or Greencastle.
Career Day at South Vermilion High School has been moved. The new date, April 15th, will give the School Improvement Committee more time to prepare. New to the plan is a possible booth area for military, colleges, local businesses, and trade unions. At this point, the committee is looking at 30-minute sessions before rotating to the next presentation. This will give students time to visit booths in between sessions and ask important questions of the presenters. Stay tuned. WCAT will have more updates in the next week or so.
Our own WCAT TV news team has recently become part of the statewide Indiana Association of School Broadcasters. This prestigious group promotes and celebrates the accomplishments of high school television and radio broadcasting teams. WCET will travel to University of Indianapolis March 14th to take part in the group's annual state conference and award celebration. Our own Spencer McMullen has been nominated in the Spot News division for his McMullen Man Music Report, and the entire team has been nominated for the newscast division.
That sounds awesome, Emily. I can't wait to see how things turn out. For lunch today, you have your choice of mashed potato bowl or tenderloin on bun. That's going to do it for the news. Now let's send things over to the sports desk and Sienna Norman. How'd things go last night, Sienna?
Thanks, Teresa. There were no events on the calendar last night as we celebrated President's Day yesterday, but our boys basketball team has been fighting scheduling conflicts with all the bad weather we've been having, so they will hit the road tonight to battle a tough Linton-Stockton team. Be sure to check back tomorrow for the results of this one. That's going to do it for your sports. Now let's send things over to Spencer McMullen and the McMullen Man Music Report.
What's up, Wildcats, and welcome back to the McMullen Man Music Report. I'm your host, Spencer McMullen. Today we'll be taking a look at Bad Motorfinger by Soundgarden. This 1991 album was paramount for the growing Seattle grunge movement, as it brought a ton of attention to the scene. It was also very well received, selling over 1 million units in little over a year, and has been certified 2 times platinum. This album kept the heavy sound of Soundgarden's previous 2 albums, but featured more of a focus on the lyrics, featuring deeper and more meaningful songs. Speaking of lyrics, singer Chris Cornell solidified his prowess as a singer on this album, displaying his impressive range even more so than Soundgarden's previous 2 albums. Branching off from lyrics, some songs also featured many alternate tunings and odd time signatures. Bad Motorfinger was also the first album for Soundgarden bassist Ben Shepherd, replacing Jason Everman. Some fun facts about the album: Bad Motorfinger was released just 2 months after Metallica's Black Album and Pearl Jam's 10. It It was also released only a month after Nirvana's Nevermind, the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Blood Sugar Something Magic, and Alice in Chains' Dirt. Quite an eventful 3 months for rock music, huh? Also, Soundgarden guitarist Kim Thayil called the album the Heavy Metal White Album, as the band was heavily influenced by the Beatles, and he compares the heavy psychedelic components to both albums, although Soundgarden is a little more heavy than the Beatles. Some notable tracks include Rusty Cage, Outshined, Jesus Christ Pose, Searching with My Good Eye Closed, and Slaves and Bulldozers. My favorite track is probably a tie between Rusty Cage and Outshined. Thanks for joining me on this short musical journey. Be sure to join me next week when I take a look at Social Cues by Cage the Elephant. If you would like to request an album for me to review, please email me at smcmullen22. Now let's send things over to the Weather Center and Maria Power. What's up with the weather we're having today, Maria?
Well, Spencer, it's going to be a crazy few days in the weather department, so let's get right to it. Today, our high will be in the low 60s with rain showers all day long. Tonight, we're going to drop all the way down to the lower 20s with cloudy skies overnight. Tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high right around 32. And tomorrow night, we'll be looking at another winter storm heading our way with a low around 25. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Thursday, we'll prepare for that winter storm. It's expected to drop 1 to 3 inches of snow, and that will continue into Thursday night. If we can get past that, temps look to stay steady in the mid-30s, and the sun will be out all weekend. So here's your joke of the day. How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor. That's going to do it for your news, sports, and weather Wildcats. Have a terrific Tuesday.